Hi guys, I have a box workout for you today on the reformer, so go ahead, grab your box. We are gonna get started with your foot bars all the way down. One red spring, which on my balanced body reformer as always is one heavy spring. And then before we get started, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. You guys can leave me those super likes. Super thanks. Thank you guys. Let's get started sitting on your box. We're gonna face your straps. So just make sure when you guys sit on your box that your headrests are all the way down. We're gonna grab our straps into our hands. Long loops are gonna be a little more challenging for our core. Short loops are gonna be a little easier for your core. So whatever you guys wanna do, long or short, I'm gonna sit very far forward on my box so that I have plenty of space behind me. Arms are gonna be nice and long. On our exhale, we're gonna start to tuck our pelvis, and we're just gonna begin to roll our spines down into the box, one vertebrae at a time. When I get back, I'm gonna let my shoulders, my head go back on an inhale, and then on my exhale, I'm gonna nod my chin towards my chest, scoop into my abdominals, and we're gonna peel our spines back up. So we're gonna inhale at the top, exhale, tuck our pelvises, roll ourselves down one vertebrae at a time. The shoulders are gonna go down, the head's gonna go back on an inhale, and then again on our exhale, we're gonna nod the chin to the chest, scoop into our abdominals as we peel back up. Thinking when we're rolling back, it's one bone at a time. I'm sending my tailbone towards the wall in front of me. And then as I nod and I curl up, I'm keeping that little tuck of my pelvis as I roll my spine back up. Let's do a few more. Exhale, tuck the pelvis, roll down one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, shoulders back, head back. Exhale, nod the chin towards our chest, scoop into those abdominals as we come back up. And then let's just do one more like that. Exhale, you guys can tuck, roll back. Inhale. And then on our exhale, let's nod, curl all the way back up, one vertebrae at a time. All right, now once we come up, we're gonna add in a little arm movement with these. So if you guys want it heavier for your arms, use your short loops. If you want it lighter for your arms, go ahead, use those long loops. We're gonna tuck our pelvises, roll ourselves back down. Now this time when we get to our shoulders right around our bra line, we're gonna pause. Knees are gonna come up into a tabletop position. We're gonna come into our neutral spines. And on my exhale, I'm gonna pull my arms out to a T. On my inhale, my hands go to my hips. So exhale out to a T, and then inhale, hands to hips. Pull, and then return. Eyes, you guys should be looking right towards your core. We're gonna pull out for one more. Exhale, pull out to the sides. Inhale, return. My feet are gonna go down. Shoulders head back, take an inhale. And then on my exhale, I'm gonna nod my chin towards my chest, scoop into my abdominals, and peel back up. All right, now we're gonna add in some single leg extensions with these. I'm personally gonna go back to my long loops, you guys, just because I thought my neck was working a little too much, so feel free, long or short, up to you. We're gonna tuck our pelvises, roll ourselves back down one vertebrae at a time. When we get down, again, bra lines hit, eyes look to your core, knees go up into your tabletop position, come into your neutral spines. Now, we're gonna inhale to open our arms this time, reach the right leg out away from us, and then on our exhale, we're gonna bring it back in. So we're gonna inhale, open the arms, reach the left leg, and then exhale to pull back in. Inhale out, and exhale as we come back in. We want to think we're firing up our obliques to pull each leg back in. We're going to do one more with the right leg, one more left, and then when we come in, relax the feet, let the shoulders, let the heads go back. Inhale here. Exhale, nod the chin towards our chest, scoop into our abdominals, peel back up, pause at the top. Last thing in that roll down, both legs are gonna go out and in for a double leg stretch. So let's tuck, roll ourselves all the way back down into the box. We're gonna bring our knees up into a tabletop position, neutral spine. I'm gonna inhale, open my arms, reach both legs out to a challenging level. Exhale to pull back in, inhale out, and then exhale back in. On that exhale, I'm drawing my abs in and up my spine. Now you guys are gonna feel your deltoids and your traps really working when the arms open and close. Last one. All right, when we come in, relax the feet, shoulders head back, take an inhale. Exhale, nod the chin to the chest, scoop into those abs, peel back up, pause at the top. Okay, if you guys wanna scoot a little further back on your box, you can go ahead and do so. We're gonna do a little teaser prep here on your box. So long loops are gonna be a little more challenging. Short loops are gonna be a little easier for your teaser preps. We're gonna start with our arms just kind of long at our sides so we have a little tension on these straps. And then we're gonna tuck our pelvis, roll into our J curve. So we're gonna go back that like 5-6 inches. We're gonna hold ourselves here. We're gonna exhale, lift our right knee up into a tabletop position, hold here for an inhale, and then exhale, lift that left knee up into your tabletop and hold. Now, you guys can either keep your knees here or you can extend your legs if you'd like to. If your hip flexors don't like this, you guys, you can hold your knees into your tabletop. We're just gonna hold this little teaser for 4, shoulders down, 3, 2, 1, we'll relax the feet and sit up. Now we're gonna make those a little more challenging. So the arms again are gonna be nice and long, you guys. We're gonna tuck our pelvises, roll ourselves back that like 5-6 inches right into that J curve. One knee at a time, we go right up into our tabletop position, we hold. Now, this time I'm gonna inhale, start to roll down, and I'm gonna reach my legs out away from me. When I hit about my brow line, I'm gonna exhale and curl back into that ball. So as I roll back, I'm gonna reach my legs out, and then exhale, come back into that ball. So like little V sits here. Inhale out, and then exhale up. Now, just make sure when we roll back, you guys are keeping the tuck of your pelvis. So that low back should be going flat into your box. Exhale to come up. Inhale back, exhale up. Use your core. We're gonna go for 3, 2, 1, and up. All right, go ahead. We're just gonna hang our straps up. We're gonna make our strings a little heavier. So you're gonna add on a yellow with my red, so one light with my heavy spring, and then we're gonna sit back onto our reformers. Does not matter where you guys sit this time, so if you do wanna scooch a little further back, you can. Long loops now are going to be a little lighter for arm work. Short loops are gonna be a little heavier for arm work. Arms are going to be nice and long at your sides. Palms are facing back. Let's exhale, press your palms back for a little chest expansion. Inhaling as you guys return. Exhale to press. And then inhaling as we return. So we want to get right into our postural muscles, the back side of the body. Exhale. And then inhale, return. Press and return. Let's go for 2. And then last one. All right, now once we return, we're gonna pause. You guys are going to cross your straps over one another, uncross your arms. We're gonna rotate your palms onto the floor. We're gonna exhale, bend our elbows wide to pull back, and then inhale, extend. Exhale, pull, pinch. Inhale, extend. I'm gonna make it a little heavier on myself and just grab onto my straps instead of grab onto my ropes instead of my straps to make it a little heavier for those arms. So again, exhale, pull, pinch those shoulder blades together, and then inhaling as you guys return back. Exhale, pull, pinch, inhale, return. We have 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so from here, I'm gonna go ahead, go back to my straps if you guys were on your ropes like me. We are going to rotate your palms towards each other, and then on an exhale, I'm gonna bend my right elbow. It's gonna go into my ribs. I'm gonna rotate to the right, and then I'm gonna come center. Then we're gonna do the same thing to the left. So when we bend our left elbow, it's gonna go to the ribs and extend. Your palms, you guys, are rotated towards your body or rotated towards each other the entire time. So again, exhale, rotate elbows to ribs. Inhale, extend, pull, rotate, and then inhale, extend. Rotation comes right from that spine. Sits bones are staying heavy into our box. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, and last one. All right, now when we come back, you guys can uncross your straps. Bicep curls to finish. Arms are gonna be long, palms are facing up. We're gonna exhale, curl in for your bicep curl. Inhale, extend, curl, and extend. Now again, if you guys want it a little heavier, feel free to grab onto your ropes instead of your straps. We are gonna be here for a little longer than normal for your bicep curls today, just to really feel those biceps fire. Sitting up nice and tall on top of your sits bones. I'm thinking evenly weighted throughout the right and the left side. And then if my spine was up against a wall, it's just flat up against the wall. So I'm not hinging back, leaning forward, just sitting up nice and tall. My abs are into my back, so my core is active. Let's do about 5 more bicep curls. 3, 2, and 1. All right, now once you guys extend your arms, you're gonna go ahead, hang your straps back up onto the pegs. When you hang your straps up, we're gonna sit off to the sides. Okay, we're gonna go into 1 blue spring, which is 1 medium spring on your reformers. When you guys get onto your blue, you're gonna go ahead, kneel on your box, face these straps. Hands are gonna be on the 2 front corners of your carriage, and then we're gonna start with your right strap. So you're gonna grab your right strap into your hand. You guys are gonna grab right where your rope connects to the loop. We're gonna pull in. The long loop goes onto the arch of our right foot, and then I'm gonna set up with my knees just scooting a little closer to the right side of my box. Now, again, shoulders over my hands, hips right over my knees, stabilizing from my shoulders and my core. On our exhale, we're gonna press our right leg back and slightly up, and we're gonna bend to come back in. Exhale, press it'll lift, and then inhale, bend. Now, eyes are looking right down to the floor. I wanna think I'm lengthening through the crown of my head. I'm reaching through my heel as I kick back so I can find that nice little oppositional pull of the body. Again, stabilizing from our shoulders and our core. Exhale, press it'll lift. Inhale, back. All right, we're gonna go for 3, 2, and 1. Okay, when we come back, we're gonna relax our knee down. We're gonna carefully sit onto the left hip. Our left forearm is gonna go into our headrest. Both knees, you guys, are gonna be bent at a 90. My hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked. And then if I need to support my head, I can bend my elbow and take my fist into my head, or again, you guys can stay with your forearm here. We're gonna lift our top leg, hip distance above the bottom. We're gonna exhale, press our top leg out and slightly back, and then inhale back in. So press, little kick back, inhale back. So just like what you guys were doing kneeling, but we're lying on the side, just being mindful too that that left shoulder is not in our ears. Exhale, press, inhale back. We're gonna go for 3 more. Press, little kick, glute max hamstring. 2. Okay, on this last one, we're gonna hold our leg out. It's going to stay straight. You guys are gonna inhale, kick your leg forward, and then we're gonna exhale, kick back for front back. So we're gonna inhale, kick forward, and then exhale, kick back. My leg is staying in line with my hip the entire time, so it does not drop down towards the floor. We inhale to kick forward, and then we exhale to kick back. Inhale, kick forward, and then exhale back. All right, we're gonna go for 3, 2. All right, now this last one, we're gonna hold our leg back behind us. We're gonna lift our leg up to the ceiling, keeping the hips stacked, bring the leg out in front of you, and then press back for a circle. So we go up to the ceiling, out in front, press back for a circle. 3 more, up, out in front, press back. We have 2, circling right from the head of the femur. Last one, when we kick our leg back, pause, we have to reverse. So kick your leg forward, bring it up to the ceiling, pull down, forward, up, pull that leg down. 3 more. Should be a little more challenging in this direction. 2, again, those hips are staying stacked. And then last one. All right, you guys can bend your knee, relax your leg. We're gonna do one more thing. So quick break, ready, lift the leg back up, press out 1 time, hold. Flex your foot, bring it in line with your body. We're gonna lift and lower this leg, keeping the leg, you guys, are keeping the foot parallel with the floor the entire time. 4, carriage should barely move. Let's do 2 and 1. All right, relax your leg. We're gonna take that strap off of your foot. You guys are going to keep your strap, but we're gonna sit all the way up onto our box. Okay, when you guys sit up, the strap is going to go around your right ankle rather than having it on your foot. Your feet are right on, or your heels are on this little exposed part of your carriage, and then we're sitting up nice and tall. Hands can hold on to the outsides of your box. If you guys scoot further to the right side, this is going to be a little heavier for your leg. We're going to lift your right knee slightly up off the box, and then on our exhale, we're going to open our right leg out to the side. Knee and ankle are in line with each other. Return back. We exhale, we open the leg, and then we inhale to return. I want to think my hips, my shoulders are staying square to the wall out in front of me. Again, we're opening the right leg out to the side, bring it back. My knee, ankle are staying in line with each other the entire time, working back into those abductors. So outsides of the legs into the outsides of the glutes. Exhale and then inhale. We're gonna go for 3, 2, and 1. Okay, then when we come back, we're gonna go ahead, take that strap, you guys, off of your foot. You're gonna hang it back up onto the peg, and we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So kneel on your reformers, face your straps, grab your left loop. You guys are gonna grab right where the rope kind of connects to your loop. We're gonna pull in, long loop goes onto the arch of our foot, shoulders over your hands, hips right over my knees. And again, I'm gonna scoot my knees just a little further to the left side of my box. I'm stabilizing from my shoulders and my core. Neutral spine, we're gonna exhale, kick our left leg back and slightly up, and then inhale back in. Exhale, press, little lift, and then inhale back. Press, little lift of that leg, and then again, inhaling as we bring it back in. Good. Exhale out. And inhale back. Eyes looking right down to the floor. I should feel my glute max, or you guys should feel your glute max, your hamstring working, so right where your butt connects to your leg. Exhale out, inhale right back in. All right, we have 3, 2, and 1. Okay, when we come back in, we're gonna set our knee down. We're gonna carefully sit on our right hip, then our right forearm goes down into our headrest. We're gonna bring both knees bent in a 90-degree angle. Hips stacked, shoulders are stacked. Again, if you guys need to support your neck, go ahead, fist into your head. And then we're gonna lift our top leg up hip distance. We're gonna exhale, press out, give that leg a little bit of a kick back. And then inhale, bend, exhale, press, little kick. And then inhale as we bend to come back in. So again, very similar to that exercise that you guys just did, but we're lying on your side, still getting our glute max, hamstring to fire as we kick our leg back. Exhale as we press, and then inhale as you guys bend to come back in. All right, let's go for 3 and 2. And then on this last one, ready, you're gonna hold your leg out. We're gonna inhale, kick our leg forward, and then exhale, kick that leg back. Inhale forward, and then exhaling as we kick it back for our front backs. Again, my leg, you guys, is gonna stay right in line with my hip the entire time, so I'm not letting the leg drop down to the floor when I kick forward, and then squeezing my glute to kick it back. Inhale forward, and exhale, kick it back. Let's go for 3. We have to circle next. 2, and ready, last one, forward, back. Now from here, bring the leg up to the ceiling, bring it out in front of you, and we're gonna kick it back for your circles. Up to the ceiling, out in front, kick back. You guys have 3 more. Again, if you need to support your neck, you guys can support your neck with your head in your hand. All right, last one when we kick back, hold, ready, reverse, kick your leg forward, bring it up to the ceiling, and then we have to pull it down again. A little more challenging in this direction, and my bottom hip or my right hip is spasming as well. Pull down. Okay, give me 2, forward, up, pull down, and then last 1. Okay, relax your leg for a second. You guys have one more thing here. We're gonna lift the top leg up. We're gonna press out 1 time. Foot should be parallel with the floor. It's flexed. We're gonna go up, down, Foot needs to stay parallel and flexed. We lift, lower, lift, lower. My leg is right in line with my body, you guys. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we'll relax. Okay, use your right hand in your headrest to get you up. The strap goes around your left ankle rather than the arch of your foot. And then we can sit. Again, if you guys sit further to the left, it's gonna be a little heavier for your leg. So sit where you need to on the box. Heels are on the little exposed part of your carriage, hands are on the outside. So we're gonna lift your left leg slightly up. We're gonna exhale, open it out, and then inhale, return, getting right back into those abductors. Now, I wanna think again, my hips, my shoulders are staying square out to the wall in front of me. Exhale, open, inhale back, ankle, knee are staying in line with each other the entire time. Exhale, and then inhaling as we return. Okay, we're gonna go for 3, 2, and 1. Okay, relax that leg. Take that strap off your foot. You guys can hang it back up onto the peg and then keep your box on. We're gonna put a red spring on with your blue. So one heavy, one medium. Foot bars are gonna go all the way up, and then we're gonna do some arm work. So we're gonna lie on your stomachs on your boxes, facing your foot bar. When you guys get down, bra line should be right around the edge of the box. Hands are gonna be on your foot bar. Legs are going to be wherever they feel comfortable. They can be apart, together, whatever feels best for your spines. You guys just no wider than the width of the box. And then my hands are nice and wide on my foot bar, thumbs always with the fingers. I have a little lift of my chest. Now, elbows are gonna open out nice and wide. If this is too heavy, guys, change to a lighter spring. We're gonna exhale, press our arms out, bend our elbows wide to come in. Exhale, press, bend wide to come in for push-ups. When I'm here, I have a little squeeze of my glutes and my hamstrings so that my legs are active. I'm drawing my abs away from the box so my core is active as well. And then I just have a tiny lift of my chest so that I don't face plant into the foot bar, and your eyes should be looking down to the floor the entire time. Exhale out, inhale back. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, when we come in, pause. Elbows go right to the sides of the box. Hands come a little closer towards each other. Still a little push of your glutes in your, or squeeze of your glutes in your hamstrings. Draw your abs in. Narrow push-ups. We exhale, we press. Our elbows touch the sides of the box as we come in. Exhale out. Inhale back. Again, active legs, active core, active arms. Again, if you guys need to make this lighter, you can always make this lighter by going to a red, a yellow, or a heavy and a light, or even just one red spring. Exhale, press, inhale back, eyes looking right down to the floor. Again, think hollow your belly out, draw your abs away from the box. 3 more. 2, and 1. All right, bring it in, step off to the side of your box. And then for the first time, you guys can go ahead and take your box off. All right, when we get the box off, just go ahead, set it to the side. Last thing that we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna go onto 2 red springs or 2 heavy springs on your reformer. Everything else can come off. We're gonna lie down, and then headrest can be up or down. That is up to you guys. When we get down, we're gonna grab our long loops, and they're gonna go onto our feet for some feet and straps. Okay, so when we get our feet into our straps, legs are gonna be up just as high as we can hold our neutral spines. We're gonna come into our Pilates stance, so heels are together, toes are turned apart. On our exhale, we're gonna lower the legs straight down towards our springs, and we're gonna inhale, hinge, staying in our Pilates stance. We're gonna exhale to lower, and then inhaling as we hinge to come back up. Bra lines are staying anchored down into the mat as we lower, and then inhale, hinge. Exhale to pull down, inhale right back up. We're gonna go for 2 more, and then last one. All right, now once we come up, we're gonna pause. We're gonna lower our legs down one more time towards our springs. We're gonna hold. My feet are a little higher than the foot bar. I'd say that's a good level. We're opening our legs out to the sides of the room, and we're gonna exhale, bring our heels together. So we inhale, open, and we exhale to close, getting into our inner thighs, adductors as we open and close. I wanna think if my heels are on a shelf, they're just sliding across that shelf as I open and then as I close, staying in the same plane for 3, 2, and 1. Now, when we bring the heels together, pause, stay in your external rotation. You guys are gonna hinge at the hips to come up. We're gonna open our legs out to the sides, press them down and around. When I zip my legs together, my heels are together, my toes are turned apart for leg circles in our external rotation. We're gonna go for 2 more, and then last one. Okay, when we come up, pause, reverse. We're gonna go straight down, open circle on and back up. Heels are still together, toes are still turned apart for our circles in our external rotation. Neutral spine. All right, last one. And then when we come back up from this last one, you guys are gonna pause at the top. Now, internally rotate. So toes are together, heels are turned apart. We're gonna lower the legs straight down towards our springs, and we're gonna hinge to come back up. So we exhale to lower, and then we inhale as we hinge. Exhale to pull down, and then inhale right back up. We're gonna stay in our internal rotation now the entire time we're doing those same 4 exercises that you guys just did. We're doing 2 more. And then the next time our legs go down, we're gonna pause with the legs down. We're gonna inhale, open the legs out to the sides, exhale, toes together. Inhale, open, exhale, close. The toes, you guys need to stay pointed towards each other the entire time. So just make sure when you open the legs out, you're not externally rotating or even coming parallel. Those toes are always pointed towards each other. We should really feel those adductors firing for 3, 2, 1. Now when we come together, pause, hinge at the hips, bring the legs up, open out to the sides. We're pressing down and around, toes together, heels apart for our circles. All right, last one in that direction. And then once we come up, we're gonna pause, reverse, toes together, heels turned apart. We're going down, circling our legs around and back up. Down, around, and up. 2 more. And then last one. Okay, when you guys come back up, you can pause. You can just bring your feet parallel with each other. Let's let your low backs go flat. Let's bend your knees, let your knees open wide. Bottoms of the feet can come together. Give yourself a nice little stretch here. We're just gonna inhale through our nose and exhale through the mouth. All right, 1 more inhale, 1 more exhale. And then we're gonna take the straps off of our feet. We are going to sit to the right side of our reformers. Now, last thing, when you guys sit to the right side, we're gonna go on to 1 red spring. So just take one of those red springs off or one of your heavy springs off. You guys are gonna sit on your reformers with your right shin up against the shoulder blocks, left leg out in front of you for a little mermaid stretch. Your left hand is on the foot bar. We're gonna press out. We're gonna go up and over for a little side body stretch. And then we're gonna inhale and come back center. Same thing, exhale, press, go up and over, and then inhale, come back center. I like to imagine that if there's a high jump bar right at your right bra line or ribs, you guys are going up and over that high jump bar. Last one, up, over, and then come back center. Now, go up and over. Hold, rotate your torso to the floor, take your right hand onto the foot bar, slide your left hand wide. From here, you're gonna press into your left palm and you're gonna pull with your right arm. So push into your left palm, pull with your right arm so that you guys are getting a nice big stretch in your right lat. We're gonna hold for 3, 2, 1. Evenly weighted throughout both palms. Lift your chest, bring the carriage back in, and then we're gonna rotate to the other side. If you guys rotate towards your shoulder blocks, you should be able to set up right away. Left shin up against shoulder blocks, right hand on the foot bar. We press out, we go up and over for that side body stretch. And then we inhale to come center. Again, if there's a high jump bar at your right ribs or waistline, you guys are going over that high jump bar for 3. Inhale as we come back up. 2. All right, now this last one, we're holding. We're gonna rotate the torso to the floor. Left hand should catch the foot bar. Right hand goes wide. We press into our right palm, and then we pull with the left hand so that you guys are stretching out the left lat. So press into your right palm, pull with your left. Hold. All right, evenly weighted throughout both palms. Lift your chest, bring the carriage all the way back in. You guys can come center, and you are all finished. I hope you guys enjoyed that class. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. The comments, you guys, I love seeing them. Leave me those comments, and then you can always leave me those super thanks. I really appreciate it, you guys. Thank you.